It's Monday, and I believe this is the second highest coronavirus cases we've actually had. With yesterday's cases being ridiculously super high, and so we have extremely high cases today as well. It's lockdown day 10, lockdown 2, day 10. And we have 4,401 cases. So Toronto, Peel Region, and York. Toronto is in extremely ridiculously high cases, while Peel Region and York Region are in the high case category. While so. Chairman of York Region, Wayne Emerson, did mention that how York Region not going to do too well, and Dr. Lawrence Lowe from the Peel Region also mentioned this is why we had he suggested stay-at-home order should be put in place, and of course there were like schools closed. Since the last few. And it's April break for any students right now. So no school, but so this is like the substitute March break. They just postponed it a bit later to 1 month later. So 1,282 extremely high cases are from Toronto. 722 high cases are from Peel Region. 564 high cases are from York Region. 339 from Ottawa. 224 from Durham Region, and 177 from Halton Region. So Halton is back on this list. So all other public health units reported so the new average cases is unfortunately it has increased to 175. This is the highest we've ever gotten. So this is like the danger zone right now. So who knows, like how many high cases are in like certain other regions that were not in top 6 dangerous regions. The high cases. So the 15 deaths have been reported. Variant cases. Okay, the UK variant is alarmingly high right now. At 16,540, which is like, this is what got us into lockdown too, partially. The other people were anti-lockdown people and anti-coronavirus people, and so these people and those who are like trying to have gatherings when they shouldn't have, and they screwed it up for the rest of us. So 16,540 cases. UK variant cases, which is a plus 2,153. So So this is a big steep jump up the ramp. So 81 South African variants, which is a +3, and 140 Brazilian variants, which is a +6, and of course, yeah, the Brazilian variants are still topping still at second place, and the South African variant at third place. So now you know the most serious one is the UK variant, which is so you don't even have to be in the same room as somebody to get it. So it has actually been proven to like at least 30% of all cases, coronavirus cases at any gatherings or parties. 30%, at least up to 30%, is UK variants, and then a small other portion is that there's a chance it could be South African variants or Brazilian variants. But most likely it's going to be like the Brazilian variant now, because I don't know how the Brazilian variant topped the South African variant, but these variant cases are really going to get increasing in high numbers. You should take this seriously. Don't take it lightly. Don't be an idiot. Don't take this like as a serious matter. Because, yeah, my focus goes towards Peterborough. So Peterborough police had issue 14 tickets to over the weekend, and the basketball court in Peterborough is closed until further notice. So this is under the Reopening Ontario Act. So what happened is the Peterborough Police Services, 5 of the tickets were laid in relation to the gathering, which is something people should not be doing right now. At Confederation Park, where an estimated 250 people gathered to protest it's idiots again. Idiots. Complete idiots. Morons. Who are like going against the stay-at-home rules. And so these are the people who are like basically ruining it for the rest of us. So if you were one of those people watching right now, and you were complaining that we have to deal with high cases and strict rules, it's because of these anti-coronavirus, anti-lockdown, anti-stay-at-home rules people who screwed it up for all of us. And of course the gatherings people. Blame it on them. So if you want to like tell that to some, if you know somebody who is like one of these people, tell it to them so they know, like, so they don't screw it up for the rest. Because these people, they only think about it's only for them and my rights over everyone's safety rights. So like they only care about themselves. So 9 tickets were made in connection to approximately 20 people between age 18 and 19 who were tailgating with open alcohol and music playing on Armour Hill. So that's around like the Armour Road. So they've in the city of Peterborough tweeted, "We've closed the basketball court basketball courts at Simcoe and Bethune Park at the request of the Peterborough Police Services after gathering that the basketball courts exceeded the provincial limits under the provincial shutdown and stay-at-home order. So the lock. Just to review, the lockdown rules clearly state that you can use these, these. You can go to basketball courts and in those fitness parks, because I know like they're making those. There's one out where I left. You can go walk your dog and go for a walk and as long as you abide the rules, abide to the rules, and so as long as you keep wear a mask, stay 2 meters away from other people. Don't go in large numbers, and if there are like any gatherings of any kind, the maximum number for the gatherings so if you're going to have a gathering organized outdoors, the maximum number is 5. If you exceed that number, you are breaking the law. So they're like gathering indoors. So that means your other choice is through social media, Zoom chat, Google Meet. And technically, 250 people. So that would be literally breaking that rule by I'm gonna open the calculator setting again. So 250 times 5. So that would be like 100. So these people would technically be breaking the rule by 1,250 times. They'll be going over that limit. The last time people went over this limit was and it was not the lockdown, but it was when like. So this was actually in Queen's University, Kingston actually. So apparently there was a large gathering of 140 people at a gathering, a party, I guess it was. And the Peterborough, Kingston was under this rule, the actual gathering rule limits people to the gathering is 10 people indoors, 25 outdoors. Yeah, they did this indoors, and so technically they broke that rule by at least 14. Like at least 14 times, and oh my god, it was just terrible. And this is like right before St. Patrick's Day, actually, where a lot of people screwed up. This is, oh my god, like literally. Literally breaking that rule by, literally they broke Peterborough anti-lockdown, stay-at-home people literally broke that rule by 1,250 people. the times worse than So 2 Highway Traffic Act tickets and Liquor License Act. So people should not be driving and drinking and driving. No, because Mothers Against Drunk Driving and CAA clearly told people not to do this. And yet they were doing that. Mothers Against Drunk Driving, you know that organization against driving under the influence, whether you're drinking or high or. So Kingston. So let's bring it up to something in Kingston. I forget the doctor's name, but he mentioned about people. So this was in it was sort of in the west area of Kingston, where like three posters were on the Canada Post mailboxes. So the person who posted this made up of completely different lies about how the coronavirus vaccine is not effective. It's not going to save you. It's not going to curb you're going to have severe effects, and basically every single lie in the book. So that was not the first time someone actually did that. So many people did this, like they did this for like other vaccines over the years. So if you want to watch that video where I talked about that, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So I don't know who took it down, but whether it was the Canada Post, or maybe it was the city of Kingston, but and then so actually like it's because of these people who are like who are like they're like coronavirus is a hoax, blah blah blah. And then they're saying it's the government's fault. Well, it's the people who are like, making it. These people who chose not to follow the rules. And if we all complied to the rules, then we could have been out of this thing by like the end of last year. But look where it got us. Lockdown, second lockdown. So. Dr. Peter Juni and Dr. Abdul Sharkaway, I will keep referencing them until people finally drill it in our heads. They warned us a month ago this could be happening. Wave 3 of coronavirus will be happening. It happened because of stubborn people. So, reading on, the police had to respond 4 times to excess gatherings of individuals at the basketball court at Simcoe and Bethune streets, where up to 20 people were gathering. So that is breaking the rule by 4 times, because if 5 people were, it was 5 people at a time take turns, Okay, that'll be fine. Okay, they're staying 2 meters away from each other. Okay, but plus literally 20. That's like 4 times the maximum over the limit. So like, because outdoor exercise activities permitted under the stay-at-home order and the lockdown rules. Gathering limits. No indoor gatherings. And gathering outdoors. Okay, that number is maximum 5 people. And of course, you need to stay 2 meters away from other people at all times. So team sports or other sports or games where people may come in within 2 meters of each other are not permitted to be practiced or played. So that definitely explains why we have so many coronavirus cases, and the UK variants have literally gone through the roof, and is still going right through the clouds. Oh my god. So I know you're stressed about coronavirus too. Yes, I understand. As a citizen and a person who talks about coronavirus all the time, but the only way we're going to get out of this is vaccinate our people as fast as possible, and people need to really comply to follow coronavirus regulations, lockdown regulations, and stay-at-home rules, because technically we're under deep water right now. So hospitalizations is 1,646 people are hospitalized with coronavirus, plus 133. I would not be surprised if some of these people are from Peterborough. And a new record of 619 ICU patients. And 408 of them using a ventilator, plus 26. So long-term care home death, it's still at 3,755 deaths since last Monday. Only one outbreaks right now, which is literally the same as yesterday's. Well, Saturday's actually, because they didn't show it yesterday for some reason. Now here's my request, and I'm talking about take this seriously. If you really want to get out of this coronavirus pandemic and not have to deal with these severe rules, what you need to do is follow coronavirus safety rules and regulations, like, wear the wear a mask, wash your hands, sanitize your hands, stay 2 meters away from each other. And the lineups, which will always be outside. Wear your mask at all times, and stay 2 meters from other patrons. Follow lockdown rules. I've provided that below since April 3rd. And also which is sort of like similar to the first lockdown we had, and also the red and gray zone rules combined. And then there's also you need to follow the stay-at-home rule, which some canceled out lockdown regulations, but you gotta follow all three. You gotta follow all three coronavirus safety rules and regulations, lockdown regulations, and stay-at-home rules. And you should not act like a complete stuck-up and go anti-coronavirus or anti-lockdown or anti-stay-at-home, because what those people do, it leads us completely nowhere. So if we complied, if we all complied to following coronavirus, all these rules and regulations, we'll be out in no time. Right now, from what I see, that's not going to happen anytime soon. So follow the rules. Because, it's not always about you or your rights. This is for this is affecting the entire province, and then and also the entire country. So it's important that we need to do this. It's not your rights over to the right of the entire people right now, because we're all in this together. We might not be in the same boat, but we're dealing with the same issue, that is coronavirus. Let's vaccinate our people, follow the rules, and maybe we'll get rid of coronavirus. And the variants will be gone by the end of this year. Shame on you if you're any of those people who are these anti-people. I have no respect for you.